The last interview granted to the press by the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, he insisted that there are some things that the PDP people need to do to get the party right, and he have already instructed them on what to do. And I don't want to play Wike's clip here, so that's the reason why I'm not. So don't bother. He said that, and Jerry Ghana has been given the mandate to bring Peter Obi back to the party. And according to him, he said, if he's unable to get Peter Obi back to the party, they have other options. One of those options is Goodluck Jonathan. Now, it is very obvious that the fear of Peter Obi is just the beginning of wisdom. And this wisdom here is not the wisdom that will bring deliverance to Nigerians, but the wisdom that will give another criminals, the opportunity to mount power. Goodluck Jonathan, was sued to court in 2013 to understand his eligibility to contest in 2015 general election. But the Federal High Court trashed the case. The appeal court went and gave their judgment. The appeal court always give nonsense judgment, and they gave their judgment. And in that judgment, they said that the first time that Peter Obi took the oath of office, he was not contesting. He only finished the tenure of Yaradua, who passed on in 2010. Now, that now give room for Goodluck Jonathan to still run. Remember in 2023, this same conversation came up when we also saw videos and images flying around that Jonathan was secretly screened and was waiting for endorsement by the APC caucus to make sure that he run and do a one-term so that power returns back to North in 2027. That was done, to make sure that they stop Atiku or stop Tinubu from becoming the president. But unfortunately, that never flies. And now we are back into that same equation. Immediately, Peter Obi stated that he was going to run for just one term of 4 years. Everybody diverted their attention from Atiku and went to Peter Obi. To Goodluck Jonathan. Now, is this for the interest of the masses and the development of Nigeria? No. It is just for the interest of the elites. Remember, I've defined democracy on this platform that is the government of the elite, by the elite, and for the elites. It is not working. And again, everything that they need to do to make sure that Peter Obi did not appear on that paper is what they are doing. I believe that this is just the handwork of Nyesom Wike in PDP. And Peter Obi falling for this trap is the end of his political journey and the last hope of the common man in Nigeria. And that was the reason why we said Peter Obi should continue to play his card, but should let the followers aware of where his direction is. Is he going to contest under Labour Party, or is he going to contest under ADC, or where? He should let us know. So when you look at PDP right now, what they are doing is to make sure that, imagine getting Jonathan on that ballot. Yes, imagine getting Jonathan on that ballot and then getting Atiku at the ADC. Just imagine that. Then you have Peter Obi on the other hand contesting under Labour Party or whichever party, and then have Tinubu under APC. Now, it will be much easier for them to rig the election in favor of Tinubu. If at the eve of the election, Jonathan decides to step down for Tinubu or decide to continue. Or better still, they will even prefer, the APC can even prefer to even have Jonathan in power than have Atiku back in power. And it will be like collapsing the structure of APC back to PDP. But either way, our eye is on top of them. One will be thinking that Peter Obi, like the APC people have been saying, should serve as an economic minister of finance and coordinating minister of the economy. With all the statistics, he'll be able to drive the country out of this current. So presenting Goodluck Jonathan and Peter Obi being the economic advisor under his administration towards the end part of his administration in 2014 to 2015, it will be a nice thing to see them work together with the economic team to bring the country from consumption to production that he is talking about. Haba. But you see, that is what I'm suspecting. That is what I believe the game they are trying to play here, to cajole Peter Obi in and then collapse it for Tinubu, or better still have Jonathan on the ballot to make sure that Peter Obi have nowhere to run to. Going to ADC is Atiku. Going to Labour Party, there is an Abure. Going to PDP, there is already Goodluck Jonathan. So where else should we go now? To some Sowore? Oh God. Should we now go to Sowore's party and see how we can work together? Maybe with the kind of person Sowore is. Imagine people be visiting Sowore and say, my brother, let's work together. Let's work together. Sowore will just come to Twitter and tell us that Peter Obi is there begging him to give him. I'm not going to give him my political party for his criminal enterprise. I believe Sowore can say that. But for the betterment of Nigeria, someone needs to sacrifice. Sowore was loved by the youth, not until Peter Obi spring up. And everybody knew that between the two of them, Peter Obi is a better option. Which is the reason why he's having all the audience as he speaks today. So will Jonathan solve the problem, or is just the key to Tinubu's re-election? Thank you for watching.
No single presidential candidate as of today can withstand to go on a Twitter space and face those Nigerians who are angry. No single one. And he has been able to do it time without number. That shows you that he has the capacity to lead and challenge the status quo. It's an open challenge. If any one of them, including Mr. President, can do that open space, pilot fact is there. Please check on them. Go there and speak to Nigerians. And they will ask you picking questions, something that had to do with their life, and they want concrete answers. So he has been able to give on how and why and what he can do as a person, and he has been able to exemplify himself clearly. We are not supporting anybody. We are supporting somebody who has capacity, credibility, and has intellectual knowledge of what the problems are and is ready to deal with it headlong.
Right. So just to be